Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be sublimating a blanket. So I'm actually really excited about this one because this is a polyester blanket that I got from the at-home store for $10. Now, if you are familiar with sublimation, you know you need a high polyester count, and by high polyester count I mean at least 50% or better to be able to sublimate it. And the higher the percentage of polyester that you have, the better off your design will turn out. So the fact that it's 100% really excites me. It's 50 by 60 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and unwrap this and print off my design, and I'll show you guys what to do next. So once you have the blanket you want to use, what I like to do next is just kind of lay it out just so I can get an idea for the size that I'm working with. As I mentioned earlier, this particular blanket is 50 inches by 60 inches. And the next thing, once you have it laid out, decide what size you want your design to be. Now, I'm going to be putting pictures all over the blanket and some wording in the corner. The wording part is what I'm going to be showing you in this tutorial today, how to do that. So just kind of look at the corner, decide what size you think it would look good, and then print your design off. I have my design printed off here, and yes, it's mirrored because when I'm going to press it, it's going to be the right side, but for now it appears backwards. But this particular one is about 8 inches by about 7 inches. So I'm going to put this one and I'm going to kind of stagger it like this in the corner. The next thing I did was take sublimation tape, and I went ahead and just taped down my image onto the blanket. Now the reason I'm doing this is to make sure that it doesn't move once it's inside my heat press. As I was mentioning earlier, the higher the polyester count of an item, the better that it will sublimate. Now keep in mind when you're doing sublimation, you do need to have a sublimation printer with special ink, you need heat resistant tape, you need sublimation paper as well. So everything I'm using here I'm going to link down below if you are interested in seeing that. But once you have done all of this, the next step is to move over to our heat press, which should be heated up to 400 degrees, and we will press it for 1 minute. Once it is heated up to 400 degrees, we're going to go ahead and stick it on our heat press. We are going to use a piece of butcher block paper to keep our ink from going through to our press. We're going to go ahead and clamp it down and let it go. Okay, and here is how our finished blanket turned out with the sublimation in the corner. As I mentioned, I am going to go ahead and just put a bunch of pictures all throughout it, but for the sake of privacy, I am only going to show y'all this corner and how you can sublimate on a blanket. So I hope you guys found it helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you are interested in how you would do the pictures throughout, it's really exactly the same thing. Just print your pictures off and press it. But I hope you guys found this video helpful. Thank you guys for watching.